Today I have brought for you a very exciting weight loss recipe, which is not just a diet recipe, but it's lip-smackingly delicious and absolutely appealing to the eyes. Today's special recipe is a healthy tofu with stir-fry vegetables. The entire recipe contains only 200 calories. This recipe is suitable for people with diabetes, cholesterol, BP, PCOS, and constipation. Often people, when they go on a weight loss diet, they get constipated, and in the process they don't end up losing weight. This is also a gluten-free recipe which is also lactose-free. Plus, it can be included in your vegan diet plan or a keto diet. Not just that, it is also a high protein, high fiber, low carb and low fat diet, which can also be used as a detox diet. This weight loss diet recipe can be consumed easily as a breakfast, lunch or dinner recipe, or even consumed as a snack recipe when you're on a high protein diet. So with so many qualities this one recipe has, I'm sure you're eager to know how it's made. Picking healthy ingredients is not the only option when you're looking to lose weight. You also have to choose the right cooking method. Today I will be using stir-fry method, which is not just a healthy method, but it also helps retain the nutrient content of all the vegetables we are using. It not just results in tender and crisp vegetables, but it also minimizes the cooking time, so your food is ready in just about 5 to 6 minutes. Also help you feel full for longer, which in the long run actually prevents you from overeating, hunger pangs, sugar cravings, all of that. So now that we know all the benefits of stir-fry cooking method, it's now time to introduce you to the recipe. Welcome to my kitchen, Diet Recipes by Natasha Mohan. So first up, I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of olive oil into a non-stick pan. This is my preferred choice of oil. If you wish, you can also use sesame oil instead. Then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of finely chopped garlic. Stir-fry vegetables with chopped garlic is a deadly combination and it cannot be avoided. Once I've thrown in the garlic, I'm just going to roast it lightly. The flame is low because I don't want the garlic to burn, but I just want it to cook enough so it gives away its raw smell. Once that's out of the way, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chopped spring onions. Spring onions are loaded with antioxidants and they also help to reduce nasal congestion. Plus, they are loaded with vitamins A, C and B2. Next, I'm going to add about 40 grams of diagonally sliced zucchini. I'm adding it with the skin because I want to add as many nutrients I can to this stir fry, and the skin of vegetables contains a lot of nutrients. This is very good in weight loss because it aids in digestion, and it is very beneficial when it comes to asthma patients and people who have high blood pressure. So don't forget the zucchini. Next, I'm going to add about 30 grams of diagonally sliced baby corn and 30 grams of diagonally sliced beans. Now these vegetables are high in fiber and they're very good to control your blood sugar levels, they aid in digestion, and definitely they're going to help in weight loss. Plus, they also help build your immunity as they are loaded with vitamin C and iron. So don't forget to add these 2 vegetables. Next, I'm adding about 50 grams of diagonally sliced carrots. Now, how can you forget carrots? They are a powerhouse of beta carotenoids, and it's loaded with biotin, potassium, calcium, and it also helps to build your immunity. Next I'm adding is my favorite vegetables, which is mushrooms. I'm taking about 40 grams and these are the white mushrooms. If you have, you can also use the black mushrooms, commonly known as shiitake mushrooms. They also increase your bone health as they are loaded with vitamin D. Plus, they also aid in weight loss and they also keep your bad cholesterol in check. And mushrooms are also an excellent source of protein. So don't forget the mushrooms. Next up is my favorite cruciferous vegetable, the cauliflower. I'm taking about 40 grams over here. As you can see, I'm not using big chunky pieces because I want it to cook perfectly along with the other vegetable. Cauliflower is very low in calories and it also helps you keep full for longer. And it's also very good for your bone health and skin. Let's see which is the next vegetable on the list. Next up is my preferred choice of protein, which is tofu, and commonly known as bean curd all across the world. Tofu is an excellent source of protein and it actually contains all the 9 essential amino acids. Not just that, it's also an essential plant source of iron and calcium and loaded with manganese and phosphorus. So people who are on a vegan diet, tofu consumption is very essential for you if you're looking to fill up on your protein intake for the day. Not just that, if you're suffering from menopause, this is actually going to be very helpful. So now that I have all the vegetables thrown into the pan, it's time to put the lid on and let it cook on low flame for good 2 to 3 minutes. So now I'm going to remove the lid and check on the vegetables, give it a quick stir and add some chopped bell peppers. So after adding the bell peppers, I'm again going to let it cook for another couple of minutes with the lid on, and then it should be done. I've waited another 2 to 3 minutes and I think the vegetables are just done now. So in total it took me only 5 to 6 minutes to cook the vegetables. As you can see, they look just perfect as a stir-fry vegetable should be. I'm going to throw in 1 teaspoon of soya sauce, 1 teaspoon of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of raw organic honey. Once I have that in, I'm going to season it with salt and pepper, give it a quick stir and time for plating. Look at the pretty color of these vegetables. Aren't they so enticing? How can you miss on this once a day as a main meal? I mean, they look so delicious that I wouldn't mind taking a bite right away. For garnish, I'm using roasted sesame seeds. They've been roasted to perfection, and I'm using chopped scallions. So this completes the entire dish and it has come together so well that I can't wait to dig in. I'm sure you can't wait to try it out too. But before you go and try it out, don't forget to have a look at the nutritional value chart of this very recipe. And I've prepared a detailed chart of all the ingredients that I've mentioned in the list along with all the macros they include. For those of you who don't like tofu, you can replace it with cottage cheese, but don't forget cottage cheese contains cholesterol, whereas tofu is cholesterol free. All plant-based foods are cholesterol-free. If you wish, you can even replace it with cottage cheese, but don't use more than 30 to 40 grams. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and do let me know in the comment section which other recipes do you want me to convert into diet recipes. I will be seeing you again with many more exciting recipes. Until then, take care. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell notification. How on earth will you know when I post a new recipe?